Welcome to The Perspective, your spiritual journey through the ages. I'm Stanley Sam, guiding you through the rich tapestry of God, history of religion, and the profound teachings of the Bible. The concept of God has woven its threads through the fabric of human history, influencing cultures and societies across millennia. To comprehend the diverse origins of this concept, we embark on a journey through ancient civilization, from the polytheistic pantheons of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the monotheistic belief of early Judaism. This exploration dwells into the beliefs, practices, and historical contexts that gave rise to these varied theological systems. Let's begin with polytheistic pantheons of Mesopotamia, unveiling deities' birth. Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, nurtured one of the earliest recorded pantheons of gods. The Mesopotamian concept of God, rooted in Sumerian and Akkadian cultures along the Tigris and Euphrates River, was profoundly polytheistic. Here, a multitude of deities reigned, each governing specific domains and possessing unique attributes. Anu, the sky god, Enlil, the god of air and storms, and Inanna, the gods of love and war, were integral to this divine ensemble. These gods mirrored various facets of the natural and human realms. The Mesopotamian concept of God intricately entwined with the environment and daily life. Gods were perceived as intimately linked to natural phenomena, influencing the tides of sea and flow of the rivers, agricultural cycles, and celestial events. The gods, both protectors and potential sources of calamity, dictated the rhythm of existence. Now, let's move on to the Egyptian pantheons, god of the Nile's bounty. So ancient Egypt, another bastion of early civilization, also embraced a polytheistic concept of God. The Egyptian pantheons boasted a diverse array of deities closely connected to the Nile River and the cycles of life and death. Gods and goddesses played a pivotal role in both the spiritual and practical dimensions of Egyptian society. Ra, the sun god orchestrating the daily celestial ballad, Osiris, the god presiding over the afterlife and resurrection, and Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood, commanded reverence. The Egyptian concept of God extended even to animals, often associating specific creatures with particular deities. The belief system was inseparable from their understanding of the afterlife, where judgment in the hall of Maat awaited, weighing hearts against the feather of truth. This concept of God was interwoven with the moral and ethical dimensions of human existence. Now, last but not least, monotheistic belief in early Judaism, the God of Abraham's covenant. A transformative shift unfolded with early Judaism, marking a departure from the polytheism of Mesopotamia and Egypt. Early Judaism introduced the belief in a single, all-powerful and transcendent God who entered into a covenant with Hebrew people. The God of early Judaism revealed himself to figures like Abraham, Moses, and the prophets. This monotheistic concept emphasized the moral and ethical facets of human conduct, with the Ten Commandments forming a foundational code of ethics. Well, a crucial aspect of early Jewish monotheism was the belief in a personal and involved God, establishing a covenantal bond between the divine and the Hebrew people. This concept of God was not just an abstract force but an intimate participant in history, bestowing blessings and entrusting responsibilities upon his chosen people. Now let's go through all of those three topics we just gone through. Let's weave the common threads. Though distinct, common themes emerge in the origins of the idea of God across these ancient civilizations. First is natural phenomena and deities. Mesopotamia and Egypt both closely linked the concept of God to natural phenomena, where deities controlled elements impacting daily life and necessitating appeasement. Number 2, is morality and ethics. Early Judaism introduced a focus on morality and ethical behavior in the concept of God. This emphasis on righteous conduct and adherence to divine laws had roots in the polytheistic traditions of Mesopotamia and Egypt. Number 3 is cultural and historical context. Each civilization's concept of God was profoundly shaped by its cultural and historical context. Mesopotamia's complex societies and frequent conflicts, Egypt's agricultural dependence on the Nile's cycles, and early Judaism's roots in the history of the Hebrew people all influenced their respective views of the divine. The concept of God in ancient civilizations weaves a rich and diverse tapestry, intricately tied to cultural, natural, and historical context. From the polytheistic pantheons of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the monotheistic beliefs of early Judaism, these ancient concepts offer windows into the beliefs and worldviews of our distant ancestors. The origins of the idea of God in these civilizations continue to shape our understanding of spirituality, ethics, and human experience in the modern world. Well, why ancient civilizations developed the idea of God? Let's unveil the motivation. The emergence of the concept of God in ancient civilizations served multifaceted purposes, ranging from explaining the unexplained to providing moral frameworks and offering guidance and protection. Several reasons elucidate why these early societies developed belief in divine entities. Number 1 is explaining the unexplained. Ancient civilization, lacking scientific knowledge, sought divine explanations for mysterious natural events like floods, droughts, and celestial moments. Number 2, moral and ethical guidance. Religion, through the concept of God, offered a moral compass for society. The belief in divine judgment and rewards in the afterlife encouraged adherence to ethical codes, fostering social cohesion and order. Number 3 is political authority. Many civilizations bestowed rulers with divine authority, asserting that they were chosen by the gods to govern. This legitimized their rule, contributing to social stability. Number 4, comfort in uncertainty, which is belief in gods and an afterlife, provided solace in the face of life's uncertainties, offering a sense of purpose and hope amidst sickness, death, and misfortune. Culminating these motivations, the concept of God became an integral aspect of cultural identity, reinforcing beliefs and practices unique to each civilization. Now let's look at the concealment of God in the Bible, unraveling monotheism's unique trajectory. The Bible, particularly the Old Testament, presents a unique trajectory for the concept of God compared to the polytheistic belief of ancient civilizations. While acknowledging the existence of other gods in the ancient Near East, the Bible emphasizes the worship of a single transcendent God, Yahweh. The Bible unfolds a narrative where God is gradually revealed. In the creation story, God stands as the sole creator of the universe, distinguishing the Hebrew concept from the pantheons of Mesopotamia and Egypt. This concealment of God, accentuating monotheism, played a pivotal role in establishing the distinctive identity of early Judaism. As the Bible progresses, it delves into the evolving relationship between humanity and God. The struggles and triumphs of people seeking to understand and serve the one true God unfold, with the gradual revelation of God's nature and the establishment of a covenant with the Hebrew people as central themes in the Old Testament. In conclusion, the concept of God in ancient civilizations, whether manifested as a pantheon of deities or a singular transcendent being, embarks on a fascinating journey through the evolution of human religious thought. These beliefs, rooted in the ancient past, have left an indelible mark on human history, shaping contemporary religious thought and understanding of the divine. The Bible's nuanced revelation of God within the narrative of ancient civilizations reflects the complexity and depth of human spiritual exploration, resonating across time to influence the diverse religious landscape of modern world. Again, thank you for joining. We see you in the next episode of The Perspective. Till then, stay tuned.